the medal and you're effing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, and we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale cause you work hard. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Here we go, set.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. 70, get the wolf.
Hill look to throw. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. That is Myles Garrett, as he's done so often this season. It's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. Throwing on second down. It's out. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. Third down coming up. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is caught on the side by Waddle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Pacheco. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
One more time with Pacheco. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
From the gun, it's Allen. One of the Raiders has got it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo.
For a Buffalo Bills.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 41, it's second and 1. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Allen is going to give it to Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. As you can see, once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Come on, come on.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. 3rd down and 3. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Genty. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. And 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. And he'll take it on in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 1st down, Allen. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Raiders are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 65, Panther on the 80.
Run right up the gut with Genty. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. TJ Sanders there to make the play. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
70 Timberwood. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
Alert! Look out!
From the gun, here is Allen. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
A run, Genty. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. He'll look to throw. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Alert! Ready! Attack!
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. Goes down to his left. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is caught. reception, number 22 for him this year. Tied for second all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Raiders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
At the 50-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Come on.
On the handoff, this is Genty.
Number 2, Washington Genty, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
7 o'clock, Cowboy 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They'll send Worthy in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill.
Let's go. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Genty. Touchdown. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythms and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Look out.
Play action. Here's Allen. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Second down and 8. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Once again, it's Pacheco. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Cook. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative...
To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get it into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle.
Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 6. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And just about did a little pirouette there. Spinning and turning for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
56, 56.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Once again, it's Cook. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's Pacheco. And the strength on display rarely from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. That's his second touchdown tonight. Pass down for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Let's go. Ready, right?
They'll run the toss to Genty. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead.
42. Bills 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Middle. Look out.
On first down, it's Allen. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, but he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll run with Genty. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders tack on one more to their lead.
Bills 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. You're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Christian Benford brings him down. They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down. Williams in motion. On first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Second and a yard.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's Judkins. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
A gain of 7. First down, Raiders.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he's got another one. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Raiders. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Open is Knox over the middle. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end.
Here we go.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Jeanty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Here we go.
Hill drops the throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Run out of the gun for Jeanty. Down the sideline, past the 40. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Rolling right. He'll tuck it, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Half 10. Alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. Open man downfield. It's right. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
James Cook. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Off he goes.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A handoff to Pacheco. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown. It was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3? You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's going to be taken down at the 2-yard line. The linebacker, Matt Milano. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backs up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes.
And he'll take it on in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hold the ready. Come on, come on.
Runner at the gut with Gentry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. In trouble, and down he goes. third and long.
Ready, go!
He'll look to throw. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Bills take over first and 10.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Bills. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack off a two-point conversion.
Bills 50. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Worthy to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, set!
A run, Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. They'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Allen, gonna give it to Cook. Space to run, inside the 20. And he will score! Game on! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. As his kick is good. And the Bills are back within 6.
63. Bills 57. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Genty. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now Genty. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A short one caught by Kelce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. That is caught side of the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Vegas.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
57.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
17 yards off the play. It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to call any sort of comeback.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one good for 15 and a 1st down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Looking to throw, it's Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't know.
He's got it! And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drift for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm BDE.
like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and take a mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVP is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped.